It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Hey, set 29. Alpha.
Yeah. You don't want none.
Wait, 28. Let me go.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Yeah. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
To avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Brady now to throw. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Army. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that ball to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
Here we go. Alert 3. Alert 3.
Now he'll throw with Brady. Oh, he can't get away. Shot there to Harold Landry. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
Tight end right.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Oh, the return is Ward. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Double tight, double tight.
Hurt, hurt.
We got three, we got
Check, hurt,
three.
hurt.
Bang, 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 bang.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
You got him.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
45.
Street, street.
45. I can't believe they let you play.
18, Pioneer. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Check, 45's the mic. Focus, defense, focus.
Throwing his Hurts.
Wants to pass.
He'll find the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get that quarterback at all costs. 79 Bronco.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
45's the mic. Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And Walker has it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
45. Nice, sweetheart.
Go, Chap. Go, Chap.
What's
Hurt, hurt.
No, off.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
You got tape.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Check the back.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Shotgun snap into the give to Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Four yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Buffalo 18.
He can't hang.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the 10. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. This is a crew that come out flat the last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to be that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
On first down, Bernard. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 16 more on that one and another first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, he had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the game gets tough in here.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
45. Mustang 19. Mike, 45. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Sock, baby. That's baby sock.
Man open. It's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Tackles.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
You ain't going nowhere.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down.
Hey, smash.
45, 45.
Dragon 60.
Let's go, baby. Return over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Hey,
Hurts. And that
is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game. Ground and pound.
Look at how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
It's just me and you.
From the 38, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch there for Evans, good enough for a first down.
And Mike Evans has been the model of consistency and excellence. 7 years in the league. He's been a 1,000-yard receiver 7 times. The first guy in league history to do that. And he makes another catch there for a first down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I got him. Mike 34.
Throwing now is Brady.
I got him.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
Wait, 20. Mike 34. Watch the out.
They run the counter. Bernard. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. A throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Brady.
Check him. We ain't giving up nothing.
Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind themselves.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
45, Mike, 45.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Looking to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
It's Hurts.
Tighten up, tighten up.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Honey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
On first down, Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Hey, watch the slant.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this will be a return from deep in the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
It was Jamel Dean who came up to make the tackle. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Hurt.
Finds the mic.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Under 10.
Another run here with Sanders. Able to power through. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Check, 45's the mic.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Delay of game penalty ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10.
Run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Woo! Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
They'll look to throw here. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He's scared.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score, at least where it is.
Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Mike 34. Ozzie.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. This is caught. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
53.
52's the mic.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. 72.
Check.
Hey, 50.
Brady going to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now 21-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Like my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19.
You can't block me. Alert flare.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And what a year Devontae Smith had at Alabama in 2020. The first wide receiver to win the Heisman since Desmond Howard in 1991 while he was at Michigan. The 10th overall pick of the Eagles, who traded up from number 12 to get him. He's reunited with his old quarterback, Jalen Hurts, from a few years back at Alabama. 117 catches last year, led all of major college football.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw out right, hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Sanders a first down, still going. Touchdown! Miles Sanders, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are back within a score.
So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. To return is Jadon Mickens. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Here comes the ball.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Hey.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady. Got a man. It's Brown.
And that's a good catch there for a first down by Antonio Brown. And in his career, at one point, he had 6 straight seasons over 100 catches. Not putting up those types of numbers now, but continues to be a favorite of Tom Brady, who recruited him originally to New England and most recently to Tampa.
Brady's throw there complete, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give is to Jones, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Brady's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
52's the mic.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. To throw, it's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Suck up for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
45, 45. Mike, 45. I got it.
On second and 11 now. Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third and 11.
So we got man.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
3 down. They're going to 88. They're going to 88.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80.
Bring it. Mike 34. Madden.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. 5 yards remain on second down.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 3D.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard.
It's going to be a long day, offense.
Street. Buffalo 18.
Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Yeah, that's what I do. 45.
He'll look to throw.
What we got?
That swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Nice play there by Shaq Barrett, and he was always going to be hard-pressed to match his 2019 output, where his 19.5 sacks led the NFL. But still in 2020, he put 8 on the board and remains a key cog in the Buccaneers defense.
To try again after the sack. Hurts forced out to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Come to my world. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike 54. Let's go.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go. 1918. They're going to need some therapy after this.
45's the mic.
Hey, we're back in 60.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Here we go.
He'll get this complete to board. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
Rig alert. Rig alert.
45. Mike, 45.
Hey, they scared. They scared.
19. Try go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
45, 45, 45's Mike. 45.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball at 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Mike, 45.
Yeah. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Ready? 45's the mic. 45's the mic.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast, where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that big-time drive right there? If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there. They went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
The return is Mickens. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
You think you gonna get this?
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Check, 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 check.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 107 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Wait, that 53.
Check, 52's to Mike.
Coming for you. Sugar.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Buccaneers, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.